My name is Linda Barber, and I'm the branch manager of the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees. And I'd like to begin this morning by acknowledging that the land on which our branch office is located is traditional unceded territory of the Algonquin and Anishinaabe people. On behalf of the Ottawa branch, I'm very pleased to welcome you to today's webinar from VisionTravel entitled Rekindle Your Love for Travel. And after the weather we've all been having, I think we probably all would like to think about travel and something fun for a change. We welcome our presenters, Robynlee Hyndman. She's the Business Development Manager of Globus Family of Brands. And Robynlee has been in the travel business for over 35 years. And in the last 10 years, she's been with Globus. She's had the privilege and pleasure of visiting over 40 countries in her career. And she continues to be very passionate about travel. She believes that people should not travel to escape life, but for life not to escape them. So we welcome Robin, and she's fresh off a trip to Europe this past April. So she's got lots of fun stuff to share with us. Our second presenter is Nicole Foote with VisionTravel, and she is the official travel agent for our branch. And she's been with us for 30 years, providing custom travel packages for our members and providing them with a discount. After owning a travel agency for 20 years, Nicole has continued to sell travel to her fellow travelers as an independent contractor for the last 18 years. Nicole's visited numerous countries, and her motto is, and I like this too, I have to say, the best surprise is no surprise. And this has guided her delivery of travel services throughout her career. So welcome, Nicole. Now, I want to give a special welcome to anyone here who is not yet a member of our association. We very much hope that you've signed on as a guest and that these webinars will inspire you to join us. And to our members, we hope that these webinars will encourage you to maintain your membership. We want to remind you that you can give the gift of membership. So if you want to learn more about this, please click on the link in the chat box and we'll take you to the National Association website to learn more. You don't have to do that now. We'll be sending this out to you in an email after the webinar. The email will also contain a recording of today's webinar, or how to access the recording, and more about how to give the gift of membership. We just want to remind you too, please feel free to invite guests to come and try our webinars out. Now, at the end of our time with Robynlee and with Nicole, there's going to be a question and answer period. And what we'll ask you to do is to type your questions into the chat box. And then Erin Higgins, who's with us today, will read them aloud for a response. So now I'm going to turn the presentation over to our speakers, and I hope you enjoy this morning's session.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Erin, for doing all the housekeeping on the back end. Certainly appreciate it. As Linda had mentioned, my name is Robynlee Hyndman, and I'm one of the business development managers here at Globus Family of Brands. And I think the title is perfect for today, as Linda said, Rekindle Your Love for Travel. There is a great demand for travel. People are starting to get that bug. They want to fill that bucket list again. And this is a great time to start looking at travel. And what I'm going to be doing today is focusing on one of our unique brands in our portfolio, our river cruising product, Avalon Waterways. So I'm just going to click off my camera so I can kind of focus on the presentation. And that way we can get into it. Let me just kind of clear up my little screen here. So as I say, Nicole and I have worked together for numerous years, as well as VisionTravel. They are an amazing partner of our organization, Globus Family of Brands. So any travel needs that you have, you are in absolutely amazing hands with Nicole. She knows our product inside and out, and it has been an absolute pleasure working with Nicole. So our campaign right now in market is just say yes to travel. We really do want to entice you and grab that interest to get you back traveling again. And as we say, plan your comeback to travel. VisionTravel is an amazing partner to do that. So Globus Family of Brands, we are a major travel company worldwide. We've been in business over 94 years. We go into 70 countries. We take our guests to over 6 continents. There is over 400 vacation itineraries, tours, sailings to choose from. And we do have 4 amazing brands within our portfolio. Globus and Cosmos is our travel experience that you can do on land. We offer basically into 6 continents. We have an amazing exotics program. It is more escorting touring that you would know as coach touring. Globus is our first class product. Cosmos is our more value package product. I love it. I love the flexibility, the value that comes with that Cosmos program. Monograms is unique in itself. It's our independent touring product. So if you like to travel more on your own, but you still want to be kind of looked after, we offer local hosts in the destinations. And again, it is an amazing product. But today, what I'm going to do is focus on our river cruising product, Avalon Waterways, that we have our ships positioned in Europe. And then we have a small ship collection in the exotics, which is amazing. Most importantly, our programs are priced in Canadian dollars, including Avalon River Cruising. As some people may know, if you do big ship sailing, a lot of it is positioned in US dollars. So again, great value comes with sailing with Avalon. So just quickly to give you the agenda, what I'm going to focus on is why Avalon, why travel with Avalon, uniquely talk to the Avalon difference, more so in the design of our ships. They are very unique, they're very innovative. Then I'm going to give you an overview of the Avalon choice. How unique is Avalon is that we really do allow you to design your vacation around your own interests. Then I'm going to highlight some European tours and talk to the exclusive group sailings that Nicole will be hosting both in 2022 and 2023 through VisionTravel. So you might find some interest in that. And they are some amazing itineraries that Nicole has chosen. And then, yes, you're covered. Everybody has that interest to travel. They want to be able to travel with confidence. So I just want to focus and highlight kind of the experience, or the Globus family of brands, as we call it, Avalon Assurance in traveling with us, how we look after you. So let's get into the presentation regarding Avalon. We have over 80 cruises. We're on 10 rivers, 20 countries throughout Europe. Then we do have our, as I say, our small ship collection, which I won't really focus too much on today, more on Europe. But we do sail in Asia, India, the Galapagos, Amazon, and Egypt. Why Avalon? It's a Globus family of brands program. It is supported in the back end by our amazing company, again, 94 years in business. It is a first-class intimate experience. You know, some people that may be on the call today may have, you know, sailed a big ship sailing. You're a bit apprehensive right now. You don't want to be in large crowds. River cruising is a perfect alternate option for your vacation. As I say, it's an intimate experience. In Europe, we sail 2 ships. Our smallest ship carries 128 passengers. Our larger ship, if only, carries 166 passengers. So again, a very intimate experience. We offer a variety of different itineraries to choose from to really fit your needs. And more importantly, a choice in style of cruising, as well as a choice in style of how you want to experience your vacation, both on ship and on shore. Again, talking those innovative designs of our ship, they really are unique. And what I really do love about river cruising is that aspect is it really does become your floating hotel. You unpack once you sail down these exceptional, amazing rivers, scenery 24/7. It is an amazing way to explore Europe. And more importantly, the Avalon experience, that art of making you feel at home. Our crew will establish friendships with you. By the end of it, you'll feel as if you're at home. And again, that Avalon Assurance, as I had mentioned, you really can travel with confidence with Globus family of brands. And more importantly, that idea of being priced in Canadian dollars. So the unique thing with Avalon Waterways, again, falling under that Globus family of brands, is we can offer you the right element for the perfect vacation. So when working with Nicole, she can build your vacation from start to finish. Regarding transportation, we can add air to your cruise experience. In addition to it, we can bundle pre-post hotels if you want to come in early, stay later, which I certainly suggest to allow you to climatize yourself to that experience. And again, building extensions. So if you may want to do an Avalon sailing and then add on a land tour, we can bundle a Globus tour with that very simply. That value proposition that comes with river cruising with Avalon, again, is that what is included in our Avalon experience: Canadian dollars, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, beer and wine with lunch and dinner, and the real value proposition are your onshore excursions are built into your program. So if you haven't river cruised before, but you might have sailed big ship ocean cruises, you do know those excursions are all incidentals. You have to add them on, and they certainly can add up by the end of your cruise. So with our onshore excursions be included, I think that really, again, is a great value proposition. The other big aspect in this environment, people want to travel with confidence, have support. You will be with an experienced cruise director from start to finish and doing our outstanding excursions. You will be with a local guide throughout your excursion onshore, again, giving you that support, which I think is really important. So talking those value propositions, excursions, sightseeing, again, in this environment, we do offer our included excursions. So in every port, you will have an included excursion. However, uniquely, the way we curate our amazing itineraries, we do provide you free time if you want to go out and explore on your own. But we do give you that option. If you're not confident, you like going out with a local guide, during that free time, we do give you that capability of booking optional excursions. But most importantly, all of our excursions include VIP access, meaning when we're taking you to these amazing must-sees attractions, we pre-buy the admission tickets. So again, that confidence in traveling with Avalon Globus Family of Brands is you don't have to wait in the general public lineups. We kind of take you in through the back door. And in most cases, when we're looking at the major attractions, museums, we pre-buy the admission tickets, and we can usually go in even before it opens to the general public. So giving you that confidence, if you have some concerns about social distancing, we certainly can support it. So again, great rivers to roam in Europe. Avalon Waterways, we will position our ships on the Rhone, on the Saône. Then we're into the Seine. That's all sailing through the France region. Then we move into the Rhine, the Moselle, the Main, that will connect the Rhine and the Danube. And with the Danube, that size of the river going east to west across Europe, we kind of classify it as the upper Danube and the lower Danube. And not leaving out, again, which I just came back from, the Holland and Belgium region. I just sailed back at the end of April, sailing Holland through Belgium, and got to enjoy tulip time, the amazing tulips in this time. So getting into why Avalon, the uniqueness of Avalon, we play on the word suite. As you can see, suite ships. That is what we classify as our river ships in Europe. They are suite ships, and that uniquely is the design of that a ship that you will be sailing on. They are impeccably clean, and it really is a 5-star experience. So what I love about river cruising, again, is that aspect of sea, not sea. Again, we love to play on words. You're not sailing out in open water. You have scenery 24/7 at every angle. We're close to everything, and we're far from worry. So, if you have concerns, for example, you may get seasickness, you will not have that opportunity with river cruising in Europe. It will make your experience that much easier. So more to do, not the queues, as I said, when we uniquely design these curated excursions. Again, you don't have to worry about waiting in the queue. As I mentioned, we pre-buy the admission tickets. We go in through the back door, which I think just makes your experience that much more unique and enjoyable. And with that, again, what I love about it is you're not wasting time, spending 3-4 hours in the lineup. We're getting you in to really enjoy that experience and have that full day to enjoy your sailing with Avalon. So the suite life with Avalon, we really are built differently in the design of our ships. So with our ships, we just christened our 13th ship back in April. The ship was christened in Bucharest. So all of our ships are built from the ground up, from blueprints. We haven't taken a ship, refurbished it, and put the Avalon name on it. So again, the unique design really stands out with us. So we have what we call our suite ships, our Panorama Suite ships, and they provide you with an amazing, unique design with our Panorama open air balconies. It's a floor to ceiling, wall to wall window, as you'll see there. So there is no visual aspects that are taken away, which I certainly love. So our suite ships offer you a 200 square foot cabin, open air balcony. It's a floor to ceiling, wall to wall window. It opens up 11 feet, or it's 11 feet across, opens up 7 feet, giving you that open air balcony to enjoy 24/7. And that unique aspect of the bed faces out. So we offer that bed with a view. And what I love about the design of our ships is, especially in Europe, spring and fall really are considered high season with river cruising. If the weather's not cooperating, you still can have that sliding door closed, but have that visual perception 24/7. And again, it does not take away from your livable space, offering you that full, complete space within your cabin. So as I say, the Panorama Suites are unique to Avalon. We don't offer a step out balcony, so it's not taking away from your livable space. Just to give you our highlight, again, it is a first class experience. Our lead-in cabins, as we classify, are deluxe staterooms. They are 172 square feet. Again, they are 30% larger than industry average, which I think, again, offers you a unique experience with Avalon. So what we like to say, bigger is not better. With the design of our ships, making larger staterooms, what we are able to provide you is a lower passenger count. In turn, gives you a higher crew ratio. So our service is impeccable. So that high crew attention is definitely an experience with Avalon Waterways. So with that, as just to give you a little highlight, we offer 100% wide open views with our Panorama Suite, our upgraded cabins, and our lead-in cabins offer you 30% larger than industry average when you're looking at it. But the other aspect, which I certainly love about Avalon, as I had mentioned earlier, is you uniquely can design your vacation the way you want. You cruise your way. So you could be traveling with your partner and you have different interests. We can let you build and design your vacation from start to finish. The adventure is up to you, as we like to say. You make the cruise your way. And we kind of highlight saying that Avalon choice, both on ship and on shore. So really, river cruising is you're going out to experience the destination. The ships are spectacular, but we want you to go out and explore these amazing towns, villages, and we really want you to touch and feel the culture. So the excursions are so important. You choose the experience that best suits you through Avalon Choice. We offer you 3 different choices when it comes to your excursions, from classic, discovery, and active. So effectively, as I mentioned, you get an excursion in every city center. You could be in one city center and you get a choice between those 3 different experiences. And again, depending on the sailing, we could arrive in port in the morning. You have an excursion in the morning. You then come back to the ship for lunch. We then may sail down to the next port and you would have another excursion that afternoon, again, giving you that choice and those included excursions to choose from. So when you're looking at our itineraries, we do make it very simple, easy to identify those excursions. And in the itinerary section, you'll see it'll say Avalon Choice day by day in the itinerary, and we'll identify in that port what your choices are. So as I mentioned, you could have 3 choices, a classic, discovery, or an active. We could be in one port. You may have a choice between a classic or discovery, but we identify it all in the itinerary day by day. So just to help you identify and explain what are those choices, uniquely, a classic excursion really is what river cruising started, is you go out with our amazing local experts. And when I say local experts, our team that takes you out on these excursions, they are local to where you are. So if you could be doing the Paris to Normandy sailing with us, sailing down the Seine, we take you into Rouen, which is an amazing little town. Our local expert is from Rouen. They would not be from Paris. We want them unique, local, so they can share all the local lores, the history, the heritage. We really think that is so important. So all of our guides, again, are amazing. They've been with us for numerous years. They work very closely with our outstanding cruise directors. And again, a classic excursion will kind of talk to the history, the heritage. In most cases, it'll be a walking tour. They'll take you to the must-sees. Then we do discovery excursions, which we started to add on a couple of years ago. These really are my favorite, and this is uniquely what we're finding, our guests are really kind of moving towards or are interested in. So a discovery excursion is more interactive, more inspiring, designed to speak to that guest interest, from wine tasting, cooking classes, painting classes. And what we want to do with our discovery excursions is really immerse yourself in the destination's unique culture. Then we have our active excursions. And again, this came to life based on the clientele. With river cruising, we're finding that clients may be a bit more active. They want to be active at home. They want to continue that on to their vacation. So we give that opportunity. You can be energetic on your vacation. So instead of doing a walking tour, you could do a jogging tour with a local guide, a biking tour, a paddling canoe, for example, down the Danube. So these are more active opportunities for it. So with those three choices, what we have done is kind of giving you the choice of deciding what type of cruise do you want to do with Avalon. A classic sailing, which is the majority of our itinerary choices. And then we uniquely offer on the rivers in Europe, active and discovery sailings. And that again allows us to really design around what that individual or that guest wants to do. So our top classic itineraries, just to kind of highlight, would be our #1 top selling itinerary within our collection, the Romantic Rhine. It's an 8-day sailing, Amsterdam down to Basel. Then we do the legendary Danube. This is one of my favorite itineraries, 11 days Prague to Budapest. You can build in a pre and post in both Prague or Budapest, which I certainly suggest. These are amazing cities. We have our Paris to Normandy, 8 days in and out of Paris. If you've never been to Paris, it's a great opportunity, as we do overnight on the return. You can add some additional days on. You can even do an extension to London, for example. And then we do Burgundy and Provence, which again is one of the top selling, sailing throughout France on the Rhone and the Saône. 11 days, Paris down to Côte d'Azur, taking you down to that amazing French Riviera. And then we have our magnificent Europe, which is our longer sailing. If you do have that interest in that time, it's 15 days down to Budapest to Amsterdam. So keeping in mind, all of our sailings, ships go downriver, they have to go up. 2023 is booking very, very quickly. So if you are looking at an itinerary and you may be looking at the Romantic Rhine, Amsterdam to Basel, it's sold out. Have Nicole take a look. You can always do it in the reverse, Basel up to Amsterdam. So you can do all of our sailings in the reverse based on availability, what you're looking at. Then we have, as I mentioned, our active and discovery sailings. We've added these about 3 years ago. And again, the idea was, focusing on that more active individual. And what are the difference? They're sailing the same rivers as our classic sailings. But what you'll find is you'll have more excursion choices, more active and discovery choices in your excursions. So the best way to kind of understand it is a classic sailing, you get a choice of classic, discovery, and active. But the way we curate those itineraries is they'll focus more on classic, discovery excursions, and we'll touch on active. But then if you did an active and discovery sailing, it's basically in the reverse. The design of the itineraries are curated to offer you a choice of more active discovery excursions, and we'll touch on classic. So you could do either or sailing with your partner and may have different interests and still fulfill your vacation dream in sailing with Avalon. In addition to it, our A&D sailings will offer more time in port based on the excursion experience, and will offer more overnights in port, and they are different ports. So that's where you'll find the difference between the active and discovery sailings. So active and discovery sailings, as I say, by 2023, we will be offering one active and discovery sailing on all of the same rivers as our classic. So we do active discovery on the Danube, active discovery on the Rhine, active discovery on the Rhone, active discovery in Holland and Belgium. And then we're moving and adding in 2022 and 2023, active discovery on the Seine, an active discovery on the Moselle. And I'm very, very excited about our new active discovery on the lower Danube we will be adding. So then now with that active discovery, we'll offer an upper Danube sailing and a lower Danube sailing. And you'll see each of these offer 8 or 9 day sailings. So great choices, great opportunities. But I just wanted to highlight so you can really see how they are different. So if you went ahead, you may have already sailed with us. You might have done the Romantic Rhine, or you're looking, I'm going to do the Romantic Rhine Classic. You'll see on the left, on the right is the active discovery on the Rhine. They're sailing the same rivers. What you will find is they both start in Amsterdam, but what you'll see is we visit 7 ports with the Romantic Rhine, 14 choices when it comes to your excursions. Oh, sorry, just popped that page too quick. And with the active and discovery on the Rhine, you will see you'll visit 11 ports and you'll have 20 choices when it comes to your excursions. And if you're looking, you'll see there's different highlighted ports of call. We really aren't visiting the same ports. So you could have maybe done the active or done the Romantic Rhine sailing with us. You could easily come back, do the A&D sailing on the Rhine, and it's as if you're doing a completely different sailing, which is amazing. So I've had the pleasure of doing both classic and discovery sailings on the rivers, and I love because it's as if I'm doing a different sailing. So one of the things we've done in the last year is that idea of more and more people are wanting to travel or sail for their own interests, that special interest sailings that we've been doing continually over the years, wine, food, culinary sailings. However, we've expanded on that this year for 2022, is that we built in our storyteller series that will introduce sailing with celebrity hosts. People love to sail with those celebrities. And what I love about this is it allows you to be intimate with these celebrities. So our storyteller series collection focuses on special authors that will be sailing with us. And then we have added 2 amazing chef sailings with some amazing chefs, and we'll have 1 music sailing that we'll focus on. So our author sailings under our our storyteller series will consist of Candice Burchanel. You may have heard of her. She's the amazing best-selling author of the Sex and the City anthology, from TV to book to movies. Then we have Cheryl Strayed, international best-selling author, best known for her book Wild. Reese Witherspoon's played in that movie. Then we have Gillian Flynn, and her blockbuster book was Gone Girl, again made into that amazing film with Ben Affleck. And then our 2 chef sailings will be sailing with Chef Vikram Vij, an amazing eclectic Indian chef. You may know him from Dragon's Den. He will be sailing with us. And then Chef Umberto Mangi. He is an eclectic chef out of Vancouver, restaurateur. And again, these will have interactions where they'll do cooking classes on board, and it'll allow you to really get very intimate with them. The authors will be doing book signings on board. And then our music experience will be with Sister Hazel. They are a North American group, been around for years, really a cult following. And again, to have an experience of a concert on board the ship is amazing. So just talking my most favorite thing, I'm a foodie, so that view from ship to table. savor all those local flavors. The experience, culinary experience on Avalon is exceptional. We offer amazing areas to enjoy yourself on the ship, elegant lounges. From top right, you will see our main lounge, our Panorama Lounge. This is where entertainment takes place, our port talks. Our outdoor lounge in the back, again, allows you to really sit down and enjoy the scenery. Then we have our club lounge on the bottom. This is more what I like to say our library, where you can go in quietly, read your book. There's games in the games room there. And then more importantly, our sky deck, which is located on the upper deck. Again, you can enjoy the scenery 24/7 there. We have lunch served out there, which is absolutely amazing. So beautiful scenery, amazing experiences. Dining experience wise, we offer multiple menus where you can enjoy the culinary experience with Avalon. So again, in your suite, we offer continental breakfast. If you want, you don't not one for a big breakfast. Then, as I mentioned, the sky deck where we serve our bistro lunch. Then we have our Panorama Bistro, which I usually take advantage of quite a bit. And this is offered for lunch and dinner. It's more of a light fare where you can go in. It kind of mirrors the main dining room, but in smaller portions. I love this, for example, if we may be staying in port for an afternoon, you may have some free time. I at least want to have a bite before I head out. And or dinner if we're staying in port for the evening. You know, I don't want to go down and have that full fare in the dining room. I just want a quick little bite, and then I can go out and enjoy that city or town that we're overnighting in. And then we also just, so you know, we do pack picnic lunches. So if we're staying in port and you want to go out and explore, you can pack a picnic lunch, grab one of our bikes, go out and enjoy it. The biggest thing that we do with Avalon now, which I think is a major enjoyable experience, is we do offer flex dining now. River cruising used to be, you'd come down for dinner, 7 o'clock, everybody would have to be down in the dining room. Well, we were finding again that our guests, you know, wanted that time to, you know, decide what they want to do when they want to eat. So for dinner, we do offer flex dining, allowing you to come down anytime from 7 to 8 o'clock. You decide when you want to come down. No reservations required, but it really does allow you to, you know, if you come back from a later excursion, you want a little time to enjoy, you're not rushed, which I think is important. Local flavors, as I say, very important. You know, we like to do from farm to table with our experiences. Our menus are exceptional. We can, again, can look after any sort of concern should you have any dietary issues. You know, you may be gluten. Please let us know before you sail. Let Nicole know. She can advise our team. So before you arrive on the ship, we are aware of what your dietary issues are, and our team will certainly look after you. But one of the things we've added to our culinary experience is Avalon Fresh. This is part of our daily menu now. And this is more local favors, tantalizing cuisine without that guilt. So, you know, you may be vegan, you know, you want to stay away from food. Our local favors are really kind of amazing local flares that really kind of give you that, you know, amazing taste without the guilt that I like to say. So I usually choose quite a few Avalon Fresh choices when it comes to my experience, when it comes to choosing where and when I want to eat. So as I mentioned, complimentary beer and wine with lunch and dinner. We offer you local beers and wines throughout your sailing. They will be focused on where you're sailing. So I love this. You really get to touch and taste the culture. So as we sail throughout your itinerary, you'll see the beers and wines will change to really focus on the area that you're sailing. Plus, just to let you know, we do a nightly happy hour. We offer sparkling wine with breakfast. And again, offering the right inclusions on board, what we like to say is kind of exclusive meets inclusions. So we have an adventure center on the ship where we have our adventure host. If you're active, you know, you like to get up in the morning, you might like to do a yoga class, a stretch class. We'll host different stretch yoga classes on ship. Again, the adventure host is there to assist you with any sort of questions. We offer bikes on the ship. They can assist you with that. We offer bike helmets. All of that stuff can be assisted through our adventure host. Then we have our amazing, and this really is part of, I say, the Avalon Assurance experience, or just that unique travel with confidence, simplicity. We have our Go app that is associated with all brands. This is an interactive touchless travel app. There is no charge for it. You just download. So if you're doing an Avalon sailing, you download the Go app 30 days before you sail. And what it does is it really becomes your interactive travel guide. No longer do you have to go and purchase your travel books at the local store. It brings your tour to life from start to finish.
Sorry, Robin.
Yep.
It looks like we're stuck on slide 24 right now.
Oh, okay. What do you see?
You just want to make sure that you haven't paused your screen sharing.
No, I don't think so. Let me just. It doesn't look like it.
Because we're just only seeing we're only seeing slide 24.
What slide are you seeing?
Slide 24, the active and discovery, why so special.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if you just want to stop sharing your screen and reshare, and let's see if that'll fix it.
Let me see that.
No, we have no movement on our end.
Okay. Are you seeing it now?
No, I would suggest just stopping your screen share and then resharing it.
Oh, let me try that. That's very weird because it's flipping for me. Try sharing it again. My apologies.
So the last one we saw was number 24.
Are you seeing it now?
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, let me just quickly get back. And we are here at the Avalon Go. So you can see that screen there. Make the most of your experience. Perfect.
Yes, you can. Thank you. That's okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Again, with the Avalon Go app, it is exceptional. So it really brings your tour to life from start to finish. So what you will find with that Go app is you would download it 30 days out. And what it will do is it will bring your tour to life. So if you booked air with us, pre or post hotel, it will give you all that information right into your phone, your tablet. Again, no charge for it. It will allow you to easily navigate throughout towns, villages, wherever you're sailing. So it really does become your travel guide. It will talk restaurants. It will talk attractions, what to do, where to go. So when you have that free time, you can easily go out and explore and really allow that city, that town to come to life. But the most important thing, which I think is that travel with confidence, is it has built-in GPS in it. You do not need Wi-Fi or data to run it. So as you're out exploring during that free time and you maybe want to get from point A to point B, you've looked at, you want to go to the certain restaurant you've found in the app, it can easily navigate you through. And again, at the end of the day, getting back to the ship, you can easily use that GPS, which I think is so important in this environment. It is absolutely spectacular. So those little extras that come, as I say, that value that comes with Avalon, we do offer complimentary specialty coffee, tea, juices, snacks in our lounge at the back of the ship. It's available 24/7 that you can certainly go in, enjoy a specialty coffee, a latte, a mochaccino, specialty teas, juices, snacks. We have a water station that is positioned at the back of the ship, which you'll see at the top here. I love it. It has just your general water, but then we have flavored waters in there. So definitely bring your water bottle with you. Again, available 24/7. We do fitness classes, as I mentioned, on board. Wi-Fi is offered on the ship. We have bikes on the ship that you can go out when you have that free time and you just want to go and tool around the village on your own or that little town. You certainly can do that. We do movie nights. library with games rooms, and local entertainment, which I love. And that local entertainment is, as we sail, we'll bring on local entertainers to enjoy through the evening. It'll change and vary based on where you're sailing, but it is unique to the culture of that destination. So sustainability is very important with Globus Family of Brands. We launched our Lighthouse project last year, and that idea is we like to look at Earth Day as every day. We're lighting that path to a better tomorrow. So with Avalon, what you'll find is there'll be a deeper focus on local food and drink, that farm to vineyard to table. We're eliminating single-use plastic and paper. That's why we've added those water stations on board. And our bath amenities, we have partnered with L'Occitane, so you don't have to worry about bringing any of, your shampoo, your body wash, your conditioner. They're all available within your bathroom in larger bottles, again, taking away from that plastic. Massive reduction when it comes to paper, so we've added that amazing Go App, where all your daily menus, newsletters are hosted on the app. We have our screen kiosks, again, digital guest surveys. If in fact you're not comfortable with the Go app, if you're in the dining room and you want a paper menu, they are there, but we're really trying to massively reduce that paper use. So pilot projects that we're adding with Avalon: reducing oil, we're repainting our ships, electric bow thrusters, again, really certainly help with regards to if there's low or high water issues with our new bow thrusters, we can take water in, take water out. So more importantly, during these scenarios, if they do come to play, a lot of the time Avalon can sail when some of the other ships cannot. And I think the biggest sustainable aspect is using shore power. So we're not continually running the ships. We're being able to hook into the local power. So just finishing up, kind of go further, just wanted to touch on it. If you want to fill that bucket list, the best of Avalon: cruising on the Nile, the Mekong, the Ganges, Amazon, Galapagos, and Egypt. We have an amazing small group experience on these unique areas. Again, from the Mekong, for example, our ship sails 56 passengers. The Galapagos carries 16 passengers. It's an expedition ship. If you haven't done the Galapagos, it's an amazing way to experience it. And Nicole can certainly share that with you. So I just want to touch on the group sailings that Nicole is hosting with us. As I say, she's going to do 3 amazing sailings with us. This next year, she is going to sail the Romantic Rhine, our top selling itinerary, October 17th, sailing 2023. It's an 8-day sailing. As I say, she'll be doing Basel up to Amsterdam. The departure date will be October 16th. Embarkation, you'll start the sailing on the 17th, and then you'll head back to Canada on the 24th. With that, you'll be visiting 4 countries: Switzerland, Germany, France, and Netherlands. We have been able to bundle an amazing price with it. You can save up to $1,600 per person with this sailing. Plus, with this group sailing, the other value add is you'll receive prepaid gratuities with it. The other sailing she's doing with us, which are one of my favorite, are Christmas sailings. She is going to sail December 10th. 2022. It's the festive time, again, doing the Romantic Rhine, 8-day sailing, Basel up to Amsterdam. The Christmas markets that you'll experience are tremendous. If you are a Christmas buff, this is something you certainly would love to do. For example, you can see those pictures there. You do the Mainz Christmas market, Cologne Christmas market, Strasbourg Christmas market, the Black Forest Christmas market. They are an experience in themselves. So that will be sailing December 9th, 2022, heading you back into Canada December 17th. So you'll be back for Christmas. An amazing offer of saving $1,250 per person on that sailing. And again, being a group with Vision and Nicole, you'll get free prepaid gratuities with that. And then the last sailing she has is the legendary Danube next year, October 6, 2023. It's an 8-day sailing, Nuremberg to Budapest. Again, such an exceptional area. The ports of call are amazing. I love this itinerary. For example, you're doing Vienna, you're doing Passau, you're doing Linz. The departure is October 5th. You're back into Canada on October 13th. It will allow you to see Germany, Austria, Hungary. The savings is $1,300 per person. And again, booking directly with Nicole in VisionTravel, she has secured free prepaid gratuities with that sailing also. So it allows you to sail in a group atmosphere, which is amazing. But we also have just some other general promotions. Just wanted to highlight if you're looking just to travel on your own with Nicole booking for you. We have saved $100 per person. What I'm going to extend out today for allowing me to chat with you today, I'm going to offer an additional $100 off per person. You will just have to book and deposit with Nicole within 2 weeks of the show. That would be June 8th. So if you're going to look to book any of those group sailings she has, I can extend an additional $100 off per person. If you want to book any of our other sailings, I'll extend that additional $100 off per person as long as you book before June 8th. And it is combinable with those market promotions I just mentioned. But if you're looking at some individual sailings, we do have some amazing offers in market. Right now, we have received free prepaid or received $499 air. Plus, you can bundle it with up to $3,200 per couple on select 22 and 2023 river cruises in Europe. And again, Nicole can share those itineraries that are applicable with that. We also have save up to $1,900 per couple on a select 2022, 2023 river cruises. And again, if you liked any of those author sailings that we have an amazing offer with those sailings. Receive free airfare plus $1,000 off per couple on those 2022 Storytellers author series. Again, you get that extra $100 off that I was offering for attending today. These promotions right now that you're seeing are bookable through till May 30th. They may extend them. Nicole will be able to give you a bit more information coming near the end of May. But if you book again by June 8th, we will give you that additional $100 off for attending today's event. So I just want to finish off with the Avalon Assurance. Again, traveling with confidence. Globus Family of Brands wants to give you that flexibility. We do offer a peace of mind travel plan in place for 2022 right now. So it does give you that ability to change your date, your brand, your destination itinerary if you do make a 2022 booking with any of our brands. With Avalon, it is for Europe or North America. If you book any European tour, you just can make that change 90 days prior to departure and you will not lose your deposit. We can move that booking. If you book any of our land tours or any of our Avalon Exotic, you have to make that change before 120 days out, and you can make a change without any concern, which again, just gives you that peace of mind. Health screening, everybody is asking. Again, we want you to really travel, as we say, in your own little bubble with Avalon. So all of our guests have to be fully vaccinated. All of our crew are fully vaccinated. When I say fully vaccinated, you do have to have your 2 shots. You don't have to be boosted, but do keep in mind, depending on where you're traveling, some countries are requiring to be boosted. Nicole can certainly assist you in that, but with Avalon, it's just you have to be dual vaccinated, and it has to be that vaccination has to be completed 14 days prior to sailing with us. So it really does allow you to say that, you know, traveling with Avalon, you're traveling in your own little bubble. The other thing, you know, people ask about masking. What we do is we do ask our guests to wear masks on board the ship, moving throughout the ship. When you get into any of the lounges, you can certainly take off your mask. during any of the meals. If your breakfast, lunch, during the buffet that we do offer, we do require you to wear masks up to the buffet. So again, in turn, we're really looking to ensure everybody is healthy and safe while traveling with us. So that is it. What we like to say is yes to travel. Today you dream, tomorrow you do. And I think we'll just open it up now to any questions. So if Erin, you want to take that over and share any of the questions that people may have.
Okay, no problem. Nicole, did you have any comments before we dive into questions?
I just wanted to thank Robin for a great presentation as usual. Really, anything that you kind of want to know is sort of in there, but there's always additional questions for sure. No, anybody's got questions, it's open up.
Okay, so our first question is about the classic excursions.
Yes.
It's asking, they're asking, are there gentle walking choices with each outing? They have experienced river cruises in the past where they say that they provide a slow walkers group, but in reality that did not happen.
Yes, so what we do is if you do an excursion, we provide the little whispers that you would have. You can use your own earbuds with it, but we will break them up into groups for gentle walking, and then more of that, possible, kind of, if you want to call it fast paced. That gentle walking tour is, depending on where the tour may go, if it may, for example, you may be heading up to one of the castles, for example. Instead of walking, we would have a small bus service set up. So yes, we look after gentle walking tours for those that need a bit of assistance.
Okay, thanks, Robin. So our next question is a member's commenting that they are single and they do not wish to share their cabin. So do you have any advice for singles and how to cruise economically?
Yes, so Avalon, again, we have very many singles that travel with us. We have repeat clients that want to come back and travel with us. We do not want to deter a single. So we offer waive the single supplement with our European sailing. And what we do is it's based on our lead-in cabin. We will waive that single supplement. We do limit the cabin. So rest assured, if you are a single, book sooner than later, because those individuals or guests that sail with us are aware. So we have a big repeat clientele. So yes, you can sail without incurring a single supplement with Avalon.
And if I could just point out on the two groups that I have on the Christmas one, the single supplement was already sold out because they are limited, of course, to every sailing. But for the October 17th sailing of 2023, Romantic Rhine, I do have single supplement waived on that particular group. So you do not pay double the price.
Perfect.
Great, thanks, Nicole. So our next question is about the bike tours you commented on. Are these bikes electric or are they pedal bikes?
We do have, on some ships, we do have electric bikes. So what I would certainly suggest is you choose the itinerary you're looking at. You can let Nicole know, and she can shoot an email to me and I can confirm which ship, or if that ship does have some electric bikes on it, yes.
Okay, thanks, Robin. So our next question is, when the attendees are ready to book Globus or Monogram Travel, who is their #1 point of contact?
That would be with Nicole. So Nicole would be your travel agent, and you're in great hands. And then she would reach out to myself to go ahead and make that booking.
Great. And then I think this is due to the slide errors halfway through, but are you able to show pictures of the lounges? I think there's a
Yes.
slide that has those photos.
Yep. Let me go back here one quick second. Again, I apologize for that. It probably is my connection here. I do have some connection issues sometimes, which can be a bit frustrating. So let me just.
And we'll be sharing your slide deck with the
Perfect.
group, so everyone can go through at their own leisure.
That's great. So what you'll see. So here. So, too quick on. So you'll see there's a snapshot of our 4 different lounges. The top right-hand side is our main Panorama Lounge. You'll find the outdoor lounge, which you can sit out and enjoy. Then the club lounge on the bottom left-hand side, that's what I kind of classify as our library. That's where you'll find our coffee station, sweets, juices, water station. We do have a coffee station positioned up also in the Panorama Lounge. And then we have our sky deck, our outside lounge with it. Then the 5 areas for our dining experiences are also there.
Great, thank you, Robin. And this is our last question. Are the prices all inclusive of taxes, fees, and gratuities? And what is the range of prices generally?
So what you'll find is when you're looking at price point, there'll be a base fare. Then you will see a charge for port charges. You'll see a charge for prepaid gratuities. So we give you the option. You can prepay your gratuities before you sail. They would then be paid in Canadian dollars, or you have the option to pay on ship if you want. And the value add that comes with the 3 group sailings that Nicole is hosting, those have been built in, that the gratuities will be included in that price point. So Nicole will be able to share all the pricing of those exclusive 3 group sailings that she's doing with Avalon. Also, just want to mention that $100 off that I mentioned to be booked within 2 weeks, that you have to deposit on file. It is for Avalon, but I will extend it if you decide to do a Globus, Cosmos, or Monograms tour. I'll also extend that to you for taking the time for joining me today, as it was a pleasure to host it.
Okay, we had one more question come in. Do the rooms have individual room temperature control?
Yes, you do have your individual climate temperature control in it.
Okay, and that looks like that's all the questions for today. So I'm going to pass it over to Linda.
Thank you very much, Erin. Sorry? Yes?
If I can just mention something to
Sure,
all the
Nicole.
members out there. Let me take a minute.
Please do.
A lot of members of the NAFR, or your new name, are not aware that there is a 5% discount on a variety of travel destinations booking through me. Anybody that would like to have a copy of this list, just send me an email and I will send it to you. And it does include Avalon, and it does include Monogram, and it does include Globus, and it includes a variety of other products as well. And the rates that I'll be giving you are the total bottom line rates, including tax, period, finished. Not the airfare, because a lot of people these days are trying to get rid of their airplane points. And so, a lot of people want to do their own stuff, or whatever type of reward they have on their cards that they may have air on it. They sort of want to get rid of it. So these are just for the prices will only be for the cruise and a tax.
And just to mention also, with us, we do offer air, so we can bundle all of our programs with air. We work with all the major airlines, just to let you know. And also, if, for example, you want to fly business class, we can provide those fares into that quote that Nicole can do for you.
Yeah, a lot of options available for sure.
So thank you, Linda. Thank you, Erin. Appreciate you quarterbacking that. I apologize again for the little hiccup there. But again,
No worries.
thank you, Linda.
No worries. That's wonderful. Thank you both so much for sharing this with us and for helping us think about something so much fun and pleasant and taking our minds off all the things we've all had to be coping with. And thank you to Nicole for making sure to mention the discount. We've been so happy to work with you for 30 years, and you've looked after our members so well. I just want to remind everyone that Erin's going to be sending out an email, and that'll have information on how to access the recording of this webinar and how to get in touch directly with Nicole and with Robin. I also want to mention for the members who are online that this is an extra special webinar. Many of you have come to know and enjoy working with Erin Higgins. And Erin, do you want to just put your picture on the screen? Erin's been with us now for over a year. It's been a tremendous experience, and we've been so fortunate to have her as your program coordinator. I've lost track of how many webinars she's done for us, but I'm pretty sure we're at the 60 mark. And she's made them wonderful, flawless, tremendously professional experiences, all the while learning all new features and stuff to be able to make it wonderful for you. My sad news is also great news for her. We are going to lose her, but she's going on to wonderful things, and we're delighted for her. And we always knew it was going to be a great time, but a short time. So I wanted to thank her publicly in front of all our members for doing such an excellent job. She really has, and she will always be very close to our hearts. And I want to assure our members that we will have lots of good service. Our former summer student, Antoine Ballageron, is going to be stepping up and helping us with our webinar duties starting very soon. So I just want to let everybody know that that's a new piece of news for us. I wish Erin all the very best. And to our members, thank you again for participating today. And please watch our website. There'll be a new website revealed next month. We've overhauled our website. It's in great shape. And Erin and Antoine have been working so hard on this. If you were at our annual general meeting, you saw a sneak peek, but the full thing is coming next month. And that's how you'll be able to stay in touch and look at all the webinars we have coming. So thank you again, everybody. We very much appreciate your participation, and merci beaucoup, Erin. Thank you so much.
I did just one last little thing that I forgot to mention. Since dealing with your organization, I've sold over 60 river cruises in the last 10 years to your members only.
Only, just for NAFR
only your members, NAFR. So a lot of your people have actually gone on river cruises.
For sure. And traveled with each other. So you've got a special bond, which is great.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks again, everybody.